Hey, good morning. Today I felt this calling to share my gratitude and my experience to and with JCI India, Junior Chamber International India, and to people who are new to watching this and whichever part of the world you are from, whether I came across a few who are still who aren't aware about this organization called Junior Chamber International India. So they have been watching me creating all these international summits or talks or events and workshops at a national and international level, and to everyone who has been sending me these wishes and support and encouragements through their words and acknowledgement of my work that I've been creating, and my videos and my podcast Moments with Masters, and everything that I've been doing, and everything that you have been supporting me in my work in the last few years. I felt I have to share. I must share about my experience with JCI India and Zone 4, especially Zone 4 JCI India, because this is where I learned or many things from, and I'm most grateful to all the stalwarts, all the leaders of JCI India and Zone 4 JCI India, especially because going back 25 years ago, where I started my journey in personal transformation and my spiritual journey, or my journey of my own awakening. There were many things that I did. There were many workshops that I did. There were many seminars, talks, courses that I attended in 1997, 98, and even by 1998, like I already had completed, attended lots of workshops, seminars, and I was one of the youngest alternative therapist, Reiki therapist in these twin states of Andhra Pradesh, and there were many things. I explored my life as a monk in Sri Ramakrishna Math, Hyderabad, and I had so many things in my ambit already, and but then honestly, very honestly speaking, even before JCI India, I had joined another international organization, and that is where I could understand a little bit about the workings of these international organizations, of membership based organizations. And fortunately, about over a decade ago, when I came across this organization called JCI India, I was a bit curious, and I made my out of my curiosity, I tried knowing about it, and then I got details, and then I got invited into a chapter called JCI Voltaire, which is in Vishakhapatnam in South India. And I had my own ups and downs, and I had my own challenges within the organization. But most importantly, today what I felt is that it's been over a decade, and to everyone who thinks that I have achieved a lot and maybe I'm doing really good, and I've been receiving messages, acknowledgements of my books and my writings and my talks and my workshops and my forthcoming online workshops and everything. But there is a deeper sense of gratitude that I feel towards, especially this organization called Junior Chamber International India, because even with 20 years of my exploration, my journey, and my workshops that I had attended, I learned from many international experts. See, very frankly, I needed a platform, I needed a community, I needed a network where I could actually explore the veracity of what I learned from all the international experts, explore my own potential, actualize my own potential, and not to live in a hypothetical world based on assumptions of whether this is right or that is right, and just devouring motivational stuff, and just motivating others through my talks. That was not the purpose of my life. Now I knew that there is a deeper meaning to my life, and I had always operated from this faith in the God and faith in the universe and faith in divinity, which is running this universe. But most importantly, when it comes to materialization of your goals, or when it comes to manifestation of your dreams, you need people in your life, you need networks in your life, you need community in your life, you need support in your life, and most importantly, you need platforms in your life where you can go and explore, and you can interact, and you can get feedback, and you can learn more about yourself, and you can make mistakes. Most importantly, you can make mistakes. And this is where people through their feedback, people through their reviews, people through their conversations with you, they consciously or they subconsciously, they actually give you the feedback. Now I'm not talking about any other organization, because most importantly what I got and acquired and accomplished was because I got all this from JCI, Junior Chamber International. So most importantly, when I joined this organization, very frankly, I had a lot of stuff in my head, but I hadn't actually explored them in the real world. And I was doing them for myself, but I hadn't actually explored them with others. I had done that in my own Institute of Spoken English and Personality Development, but the number and the size and the platform was limited to the small town that I was from, in Raigada, Orissa. And when I shifted to Visakhapatnam, when I moved to Visakhapatnam, and I connected with the larger society, larger community, when I connected, and I am so thankful to JCI Voltaire. I am so thankful to my own members, chapter members. I am so thankful to everyone in Visakhapatnam. I am so thankful to the leaders who stood by me when I was really in my crisis, my personal crisis. And this is where I received support. This is where I received criticism. This is where I received feedback. This is where I received community. This is where I received people. This is where I received acknowledgements from. This is where I received appreciation and encouragement for my forthcoming projects. This is where I actually became truly confident inside out. And I have a sincere appreciation for every single member who is one way or the other participating in the active citizenship which is being manifested and materialized to the frameworks of JCI, Junior Chamber International. And the way JCI India has actually supported everybody, and of course there are things which do not go well, and of course there are situations where you might come across crisis and situations in your own in your own membership and with people. But that is what I felt, that if this is not life, what is then? And I'm humbled. I am so fortunate. I consider myself so blessed that I am a member of JCI India, and I'm so thankful for the way the organization has recognized my efforts. Organization has recognized my presence. The organization has created hundreds of opportunities for me to express my potential, for me to actualize my potential, for me to have space to explore my own creation. And I'm so fortunate I got such wonderful participants for my workshops on public speaking mastery and training, and most especially for the workshops that years ago I launched on authentic influence, which is also actually the foundation is from JCI India, because I explored the power of this workshop that I created, and the framework that actually works really well with people. I explored that in the workshops that I created for JCI India, and especially in Visakhapatnam in Zone 4. So I would love to express my gratitude, and I would love to invite you all, whichever part of the world you are from, find out the JCI organization in your local. And this organization has been operating from a vision, from a universal vision of to be the leading global network of young active citizens, which it is. And it is operating on a mission to provide development opportunities that empowers young people to create positive change. And very honestly, yes, because I am a product of JCI India. I am a product. I claim myself to be a product of JCI India, because I was a product of many other courses and workshops and learnings that I had, spiritual initiation that I had years ago before I joined JCI India. But as I said earlier, in spite of all the learning that you have in your head, you need a platform to explore. You need a platform to explore. You need a platform to learn more about yourself and learn the veracity of everything that you have learned in the practical world. And this organization has been so radically transforming lives sometimes consciously and sometimes unconsciously, because it took me about a few years even to realize what exactly was I learning in this. I was learning in this organization through many things that happened with me and to me in this organization. But I today, at the end of this 2023, I decided that I'm going to make a special video as a dedication, as a gratitude towards JCI India, especially Zone 4 JCI India, because this is where I grew from, this is where I created my opportunities from, this is where I made lots of friends from, this is where I got hundreds of people who trust me, who keep messaging me, encouraging me, who support me, who have attended my workshops, who have attended my talks, and who have stood by me in every kind of a situation. So I'm not talking about just about people who supported me. I'm actually talking also about people who never supported me, but then they kind of gave me a feedback to reflect upon myself. And I today wanted to offer my apologies to everybody and anybody who might have hurt in the process because of me, or what I had done in that moment, or the way I would have reacted and responded, or even the way I might have showed up in certain situations which might have disturbed you, which might have irritated you, which might have caused a certain pain in your life. Please forgive me, and I humbly request you to support me and to support JCI India and Zone 4 JCI India, and not just Zone 4, because it is again bifurcated into 2 zones now. And I would love to express my my gratitude, my happiness, my thanks to the previous Zone 4, all the leaders and all the members. And if I started naming, there would be hundreds. And so please consider this a thanks to you who is listening and watching this video, and thanks to every single participant who attended my speechcraft, who attended all the workshops that I created, all the people who attended my EPS, from Visakhapatnam, from Rajahmundry, from Vijayawada, from JCI Khed, from Hyderabad, from Raichur, from multiple different places, and hundreds of people who have been following me and who have actually given me the feedback to keep on working on myself and keep on keeping on in every kind of a situation. I love you all. I am most grateful for everything that you shared about me, with me, in front of me, behind me, through your messages, through your comments, through your support on social media, and the way you have been sharing and speaking about my work, and how you created me in a way that I became so bold, I became so confident that I could speak on international platforms, and to be able to reach a position where I could share events with top speakers like Robin Sharma, David Singh, Fon Stompinars, and Steve Hardison, and to gain a confidence that I could actually create this international the best ever international being summit in India with Steve Hardison himself as the chief speaker, and everything that I learned in the process of the creation of the event. But the foundation was everything that I learned in JCI India, and I'm so excited to meet you again, to express my gratitude, to express my thanks to you, and to be really able to I really want to apologize also as we come to the end of 2023. Please forgive me if I've caused any kind of a pain which might not have gone well in the situation. And I truly believe that yes, although we are evolving, there are many things that happen which you aren't aware about, and you become aware about those things later part of the life. And I have been evolving consciously for 25 years. I'm still evolving, and I believe that we are, as humanity and human beings, we are a process in the making, and I'm also a process in the making. And I love the way I'm learning. I appreciate the way I'm learning from you. I'm learning from all the leaders. I'm learning from the organization. I'm learning the way the transformation is happening in the society. And in fact, at some point of time, JCI was the binocular, or was the equipment which actually helped me look at my future, and it helped me build my career as a speaker, as a trainer, as a coach. And it is something that really helped me hugely in manifesting my dreams, in manifesting my confidence, in actualizing my potential. So if you are a member of JCI India, you are in the right place. If you're a member of Zone 4, you are in the right place. If you're a member in your own chapter, you are in the right place. And there is something I would like to share, which might be a great point of learning. It's an organization of active citizenship, and when I say that, I'm sure you being in a chapter, or you being in your local organizations, this is a framework that will help you. This is a platform that will help you not only become something, but this is an organization which will help you be that person who you have always wanted to be. Please continue to support your chapters. Please continue to support your zone. Please continue to support JCI India. And please continue to support JCI, whichever part of the world you are in. And if you're looking for a community that is dedicated to empowering the youth of this world, then probably you are actually looking for JCI, Junior Chamber International. And if you're in India, find the nearest chapter in your town or near your town, JCI. Because when I joined, I didn't have a chapter of JCI in near me or in my town. And I remember I used to travel about 4 hours, 3 hours to the city, Visakhapatnam, from Raigada, to attend every single seminar, every single workshop for nearly 2 years. Every week, every fortnight, I did not miss even a single seminar and a single workshop, whichever I came to know. And I would come here, I would connect with people, I would connect with my chapter members, I would connect with every trainer and expert, and I would make sure I attended all of these events those days. And that is what compelled me to move from my town to this city, and from this city to where I'm expanding at a global level today. So wherever you are, be an active citizen, be an active part of this organization. This is a platform not just for extrinsic motivation, but this is a platform for intrinsic motivation. And this is definitely going to give you a scope to actualize who you actually are, and who you are capable of, and who you intend to be and become in your life. Love you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.